probably my favorite introduction we've ever had in the history of Boss Project. So I hope that you enjoyed that as much as we did. We are here. I'm so excited to chat with you guys. Today, we're talking about how to increase and what it really looks like to increase client conversions by 21% or more.
Yeah.
Well, who the heck are we?
Yeah. If you haven't met us before, I'm Abagail.
And I'm Emylee.
And we're the co-founders of Boss Project, and we are on a mission to inspire, educate, and empower creative small business owners to build a life and a business that excels both financially and supports them soulfully. Around here, we go beyond creating actionable strategy and how-to resources, but we really want to create community around fiercely supportive creatives who are ridiculously profitable and unapologetic about living life on their own terms. Today, we are so excited to talk to you about how to increase conversions. But before we do, we want to let you in on a little Santa secret around here.
Can you tell that it's a little bit of a celebration because we are having our epic Black Friday sale, and it starts right now, today. It starts. It's happening. You can dive in. You get access to everything inside of the co-op for 98% off. So that means you get access to things like over $18,000 worth of professionally designed templates to help you with everything from marketing to client processes and communications to sales pages and content and so much more. You also unlock new releases every single month after we drop them that are strategically designed to help you land more clients and grow your one-on-one service-based business.
Now, there's so much more that the co-op has to offer, including our twice monthly co-working sessions where you can get more done in your business. We have a private podcast that's curated just for our members who really break down all the strategic ways you can utilize these templates to grow conversions, might I add. And our members-only community built for you to share ideas, find, and give support. It is seriously such an amazing place, and I would love for you guys to dive in. You can get 98% off the entire value. That's saving $100 off our annual plan by going to creativetemplateshop.com/save100 and using code Black Friday 2021 at checkout. Now, are you ready to chat a little bit more about what this looks like and how to create those kinds of conversions?
Yes. Yeah. So we're going to talk about increasing client conversions. What does it actually take to do that? So we've designed a client conversion workflow and loads of templates inside of the Creative Template Shop, where once you're implementing those, our members are seeing on average 21% increase in their client conversions, 21% increase in their client conversion. So I want you to think a little bit about what that could do for you in 2022. What could that mean for your business to be booked out 21% faster, to be booking 21% more of those dreamy, ideal clients? Because what this does and what we're going to break down for you today is the conversation of building trust with your clients, with those prospects, so that they can convert to potential clients, so that all the leads that you're getting from all of the ways that they're coming in for you can be funneled in a way that's strategic, that's on brand, and that's professional.
Yeah, absolutely. We want you guys focused on creating a workflow that you walk your clients through, or your potential clients through, so that they understand your value. They understand exactly what it takes to work with you, what's included. You're setting them up with a very clear roadmap of how to work with you. And we're providing you all of those tools inside the co-op. We really think that if you are super clear on what it is that you offer and how people can work with you, and you make it easy for them, that you're going to build trust and ultimately eliminate the back and forth on oh, I'm interested in working with you. What is it like to get started? And then we're trying to prevent all the back and forth communication so that you get straight to the point and you can really start to nurture people. So I want to show you.
I want you to show things too, but I want you to really sit here and think about the times that you've wanted to hire someone and you want to work with someone. And when you have a problem that you want solved, and you find someone who you think you could be an ideal solution to fix that problem for you, you're ready to move forward. You're ready to learn more. You're ready to take action as a client, as a potential client. You're ready for those next steps. And if we as the service provider are implementing unnecessary roadblocks that increase that time from excitement and I'm ready to make a choice to oh, well, now there's this huge weird gap in the middle of me actually getting to like book a call or get to know you or see your packages or whatever your next step is. This window, if we can shorten that window, that's what leads to faster conversions.
Oh, yeah. Because here's the thing. People they're influenced by the world in which we live in. And what has happened in the last decade has sped up buying decision unlike anything that's ever previously been set in history. And if we were just to talk about the influence of one brand alone, we can just simply talk about Amazon and what it has done for buying behavior. People want to see their options. They want to see what's out there. They want to make decisions quickly because they're making far too many decisions on a day-to-day basis. And they want to be rest assured that they made the right decision and it's going to arrive quick and easy and fast, right?
And you can do that because you're an amazing expert in your niche, in your industry, and you've got goods to serve up for people. So why are we letting them like stress about and be anxious about wanting to actually make it happen?
Yeah. So
we're not talking about just doing it effectively. We're doing it beautifully. Do you want to show off some of these?
Yeah. So I would love to show you guys our lead form that you get access to inside the co-op. So when you join and become a co-op member, you have access to a dashboard that gives you access to literally every template we've ever created. That $18,000 mark, those are what we're talking about. But the one I would have you guys download right away is this Dubsado lead form. And what happens is it really shortens that window. You'll find, and I can kind of dive into a bit more about what it looks like, but you'll see in this form that it quickly gives you a way to gather people's information. You are going to know a little bit more about them, what package or service they're interested in, and then you get to decide how you strategically want to move them forward. Do you want to immediately go from this point in the process to booking a discovery call? Or are you like wanting to put a bit more of a stopgap in there? And if so, you can ask more questions up front that are going to attract or repel your potential clients. Emylee, do you want to touch a little bit more about what that looks like?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got stuff in there for you to really identify and ask the questions of your leads to make sure that their needs identify with the way that you can actually show up and help them. Because oftentimes this part of the process, the reason why sometimes service-based business owners think that this gap needs to be large is because they themselves are vetting the people that they want to work with. But we're on the camp that you can vet people faster and convert dreamier clients faster by implementing workflows that are asking thought-provoking questions, that are asking timelines and expectations, showcasing what you can do, and ultimately identifying what is the end goal of the client, this lead, this potential client that they have in mind, and can you, the expert in your industry, help them reach that goal? And if the answer is yes, then this window is drastically shortened because you've already heard from them about what they're actually looking for and what they want to accomplish.
Yeah. I think it's really all about crafting a client experience, which is why we have two incredible, juicy, giant bundles that are helping you walk through from start to finish what it looks like to work with you. And every template we've ever designed comes in 3 color palettes. So regardless of what your personal brand looks like, we have templates that are designed to align with your brand, and it's super easy to switch out colors, fonts, and photos, and we give you behind the scenes tutorials on how to set that up. But you might look at something like the Ultimate Dubsado Client Experience Bundle or the regular Client Experience Bundle, and you'll find the Dubsado version will give you access to all the forms you need to create that upfront workflow so that you can capture those leads and turn them into prospects faster. And then you can utilize the Client Experience Bundle to create materials that complement that process. So you can show off what it does look like to work with you, what is included in your services, what is your process like, how can you really walk someone through this entire experience so that when you go to send them your proposal, all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I know exactly what I'm getting. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so excited. And you reduce that time it takes for them to make decisions.
Yep.
And they can just jump through those hoops so much faster.
And here's a small business hack for you. If you are an introverted service provider, which I feel like is like 90% of our audience, these are the literal perfect templates and tools for you to have in your back pocket. So you can do less of the awkward, like phone call explanation about what you do and how amazing it is and what your process looks like and expectations from the client. And instead you can showcase that. And what I found as a service provider is that it was much easier for me to have those type of phone conversations when I knew that my client had already seen what's it going to be like to work with me. What are those expectations? What the timeline look like? Maybe even an expect to spend if you feel comfortable sharing that there. There are endless options of what you can prime your leads to learn from and understand about your experience and process, so that when you are ready for that discovery call, or when you're ready for that sales call or the booking session or whatever it is for you, you are really confident in the fact that they are coming to this conversation already full aware about what I can bring to the table. And now it's just my job to just like connect with them.
Yeah, you could use something like our project timeline to really walk through what does it look like to work with you from start to finish? What is your process? How do you take someone from, the not really sure even what they need, set yourself up as the expert and identify the key milestones you're going to reach throughout the project. When you set expectations up front, which by the way, I'm so excited for you guys to get some upcoming podcasts we have on the show all about setting boundaries and expectations. But this is where you really start to take someone and reduce the buyer remorse, which I think is our biggest fear as potential service providers, is that we have people come in, they say they're interested, and then the next thing you feel like you just got ghosted. And it's often because they don't really know what they're getting access to when they're working with you. And if you can continue to be more thorough up front about what that looks like, then you really can get booked out so much faster than you have in the past, because you're setting expectations, you're setting up boundaries, you're really showcasing the results that you're creating for your clients. And leads want that. They want to know what they're going to get on the other side. They don't really care if they're getting 4 social posts. They care what those posts are leading to. Is it leading to more traffic? I really want you thinking about what problem you're solving and how can you use that as the way to attract clients in.
Yep, absolutely. And I think when we focus on the way that we as experts can show up to solve those problems, to create solutions for our clients, you will find as a service provider that all of a sudden the conversation shifts from really having to kind of like nitty gritty outline, well, you get this and you also get this, and here's all the deliverables, and you feeling like, oh, I have to really perfect what every single element of my packages are. I have to really perfect, make sure that they get everything that they need. And in reality, we start to step into, I'm a problem solver. And so what does it take to solve that problem for my client? And as my expert self shows up, here's what I know I can present that client as a solution.
Well, and then the cool part is when you do this thoroughly and you really set all those expectations up front, you walk them through the whole process, you converted them faster. On the tail end, you can present a results presentation like this one that you find inside the CoOp and utilize this as a tool to turn around and get new leads, because you are creating a referral funnel for yourself, because you have
retention clients.
Exactly. Because you can showcase the actual results that you received. What was the work you put in? What was the output that came from it? And how can you utilize that moving forward?
Yep. So I really want you to kind of visualize with me. You can play a fun game and just really think about next year. Think about next year. Think about if you spent the next 30 days diving into the CoOp, looking at the templates that we just brought to your attention and saying, okay, could I create a goal for myself to increase the time it takes, or decrease the time, increase the conversions? decrease the time it takes of all of my leads? Can I filter them faster? Can I identify the leads that are coming in as more ideal clients faster? Okay, if I can do that, then can I shorten that time frame of the decision fatigue, the waiting, the back and forth emails, the trying to schedule a time? What can I do to perfect that part of the process? If we really truly just focus on one piece of the puzzle at a time and really commit to really focused attention for a month, a quarter on a certain aspect of our client process, of our lead workflow, of whatever it might be for you, really what impact could that have for you next year? What could it look like working with not only more clients, but that are dreamy, that are ideal? And when I say more, I don't necessarily mean quantity. I just mean more in abundance of what you need to reach your goals and deliver the thing that you are saying you want to show up for. What could that really look like for you?
Yeah, I think if you had the opportunity to create more space because you've really reduced that time, but also create the freedom because when you know you're going to convert at a higher rate, then you tend to worry less about where that next client's going to come from. You all of a sudden are rest assured that you have something that's reliable, that you all of a sudden have proof that what you're doing can be consistent. And I know so many of you are craving what we call sustainable income. You want to know what it's like and feel like to know that it's just going to continue to be there. And so we created the CoOp to be the resource that's going to help you take someone from attracted to lead to prospect all the way through to booked. And, once you get booked out, we have things for you in another program that I'm excited to talk more about at a later time. But if you can get that process down, so much can open up for you. And I'm so excited to see what this looks like. So I do want to quickly walk you through a bit more about what's included, what you're going to find on our Black Friday sale page, and how this all works. But if you have any questions at all about this, I would love for you to share in the comments. I did want to point out, Shannon specifically said having at least one client would be absolutely amazing. My goal is to help people and bring joy to the world through my art. I love that. I love that. Okay.
Okay, so Abigail's going to walk you through what it's going to look like when you head to creativetemplateshop.com/save100. You're going to make sure that you want to use the code Black Friday 2021 at checkout to save $100 off your first year. If you are currently a monthly member watching this, you can upgrade and save as well. Just use that coupon code at checkout.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so I'll bring this banner back up at the end, but if you go to that URL, creativetemplateshop.com/save100, you'll be taken here. And on this page, you'll hear a little bit more about what you will find inside, what you can expect, how you can become a conversion powerhouse. You'll see everything, not even everything, a glimpse.
We couldn't show you everything. It would just be
a glimpse of what's included. We have hundreds of powerful sales and marketing templates valued at over $18,000. We're going to show you how to implement what matters, how you can really create that unforgettable experience and ultimately grow your business. Everything you need to know is on this page. And when you're ready, you can hit any of the buttons throughout, like let's get started, join now, and it'll take you down to this investment section and you can pick the plan that's right for you. I will tell you, this is the best deal to grab your annual plan. You're going to save over $100 using code Black Friday 2021. This will save on your first month or your first year, 20% off the list price, but that's over 98% off the total value of what we're offering. It's a super crazy deal, and I'm excited for you guys to dive in. It's really simple to check out. You'll just enter a few key pieces of information and then it'll ask you for that coupon code. Do not forget to use Black Friday 2021 in the coupon code area. And
Jared pointed out in the comments and said the annual plan is like getting 4 months free. So that's kind of bananas.
Yes, it is bananas. We want to see you guys saving for sure.
once you dive inside, you can unlock everything. So every single template, the community, the private podcast, the next co-working session, and our members are really enjoying that. That's a newly implemented feature of the co-op that we have put out for our members in the recent weeks and months. Those happen twice a month. And we've heard from our members that it's really cool to have a dedicated time for them, for their schedule, to know this is when I'm going to actually implement some of these workflows. This is when I'm going to edit some of these templates and personalize them for my business. This is when I'm going to send these templates out and actually integrate them into my workflow or my lead generator or my current clients or whatever it might look like for you. It's a really fun opportunity to know 2 times a month, you're going to have dedicated like group working sessions to make sure you get that stuff done.
Yeah. I love that this is probably my favorite part, though. Like, we could get into the features and, you know, that you get access to the podcast, which is, by the way, phenomenal.
So good.
You get the co-working group, you get access to all the templates. But you know what I love is that these are tried and tested.
Yeah.
We have had hundreds and hundreds of members as part of this community that have seen results. They are not just beautiful, but they are set up to convert, and they are set up for you to see success long term. And we take the feedback from our community at the highest regard and are constantly implementing new tools and new templates to make sure we're meeting the needs of the community. And I'm just so excited to see what this unlocks for you. I would love to hear about the results you're creating. If you are in the co-op and you are watching this live right now, I would love for you to share what your biggest takeaways are. What are the things that's helped you accomplish? And I would love to celebrate with you. You know, you guys are a big deal to us. And the fact that we get to like open presents and pop some ribbon and like have this deal available to you means a lot to me. Awesome. Alexandra just set up her proposal and shared it in the co-op after completing her Dubsado template. I can see how setting this up could save me so much time in the future.
Yes. I love that. And if you want to join us, first of all, I hope you have an amazing holiday tomorrow. I hope you eat all of the food that fills you up and makes you happy and spends time with people that love on you and keep you safe. And I hope you have an amazing weekend. I would love for you to join us on Monday. We are going live again to talk about the other side of this process, the process that's, I don't know, maybe fun, the more fun part of this process, because it's about how our students and our members are using these templates to get paid faster. And that is like a critical element for service-based business owners. I don't want you chasing down checks anymore. I don't want you having to send reminders for payment. I want you getting paid fast. So we're going to show you how to do that with a shop.
Yeah, absolutely. So a couple of quick housekeeping things, and then we'll send you on your way, because I know you guys have like turkey prep. I need to go cut like 70 million potatoes. So I'm sure I'm not alone in this. So the coupon code Black Friday 2021 works now through Monday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. There's a little countdown timer on that page, creativetemplateshop.com/save100, but the coupon code is active now, so you guys can dive in. Laura said the Dubsado templates have been so helpful. They're so easy to swap in my brand kit in Canva, which, by the way, we have videos on how to do that. And I'm looking forward to making more progress today in the co-op, because there's a co-working session today. So you definitely can join in on that before you head off.
Join today and then join the co-working session.
Absolutely. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. I can't wait to celebrate your wins. I can't wait to see you increase your conversions, and it's going to be so awesome. So we'll talk more soon, guys.
Bye, friends.